Hey everyone, it's been quite a while since I've made a video, but I had 5 items sold and remembered to make the video before I started packing them up. So here we go. This is item number 1. This is a Valiant Comics water canteen container, liquid container. This was actually a giveaway, excuse me, at a distributor conference for comic book stores. I owned a comic book store in the 90s, and Valiant Comics was, well, it's been a comic brand for a few times over the past few decades. Anyways, this was one of the giveaways they had for all the store owners that showed up at the conference. So they made a couple thousand of these, I suppose. And from 1995 for a promotion called Birthquake. Crazy stuff. Anyways, I've had this for a long time, had it up for sale for a long time, and finally took a best offer of it of $22 and basically free, I suppose. I mean, other than just having to lug it around for 3 decades, it seems like. Actually, yeah, it's been 30 years. Okay, I just picked this up at an estate sale a couple weeks ago, and finally got around to listing it, and it sold like the next day. So Westinghouse solar cell module, photovoltaic module. Interesting item. It's got some green felt on the back. Does not appear to have been ever used, and you can see those ends. Everything is kind of labeled. It's got a number 4 on it. I don't know if this was like a kit or was used by a school or was going to be used by a school, or maybe this was like a salesman sample. Popped this up on eBay, and like I said, it sold in a day for $25. I bought it I basically put a bunch of stuff in a shoebox and bought the entire shoebox for $20 worth of stuff. So, I got my money back at this point on the entire box. I still have a whole bunch of stuff to list. I couldn't find any comps for this, or really even a match. So kind of interesting. Maybe I should have asked for more, but quick $25. Okay, this is an OEM Mercedes relay. Here's the box, kind of old. You can see Mercedes on there. The relay, kind of, you can make out Mercedes stamp on it, the part number. An estate sale not too far from my house about 6 months ago. And the person had a huge garage, and it looks like they were either some sort of mechanic or maybe a parts distributor. So I, for about $80, bought 2 big bags, like kind of larger grocery size bags of Mercedes parts, and did pretty well. This one sold for $21. I probably had a couple bucks into each part total. Couple big items was a transmission module. I got a couple $100 for that. So I think I'm probably on my $75 or $80. I think I'm probably at somewhere around $500 mark, I think. And I want to say, have about 15 more items to sell, most of which are some fuel filters and I think some brake pads, and then a couple other miscellaneous pieces. But yeah, little relay. I sell these essentially as new old stock, but also as is, because I have no idea and no way to test if this works. So yeah. So I've been selling these for a while. I got 3 different types of these Southwest Airmotive Company certificate of stock samples. You can see it's a specimen sample. It's got a punch in it. They're neat. This is the 100 share version. I also have a 25 share version, and then I think one of them is you write it in, or 1 share. I don't know, something smaller denomination. So neat item. Of course, not filled out, and yeah, kind of cool. You can see based on my hand how big this is. Excuse me. This one sold for $24.50. I probably got 10, had 10 of these, and I had 3 different kinds. So I had, well, probably 25 of them total, something like that. Neat item. Sometimes I forget to relist, since I sell one and then forget that I have more. But as I just pulled this one out, and we'll be sending it off, I'm going to relist, as I think I have 2 more to sell. Oh, and I forgot to mention on the Southwest Aeromotive Company stock certificate specimen, um, it is not does not appear to be a precursor to Southwest Airlines. For one, I initially when I bought it, I kind of thought I was hoping maybe it was, but it does not appear that it was. And I want to say I paid like $2 or $3 for the whole manila envelope full of these certificates. So really good payday. Lastly, I've got these radio control airplane wheels. These are 3-inch foam wheels. They don't weigh hardly anything. They've got some texture to the tire. The manufacturer is Dubro. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. This is a Diamond Light 3-inch tire. Sold it for $12.25. Excuse me. I want to say kind of I'm probably $1 or $2 into each of these. I bought probably about 40 to 50 things from somebody that obviously was a radio control airplane enthusiast. So I just kind of piled up all the bins they had of this person had a miscellaneous packaging, things still new in the package. Love this sort of stuff. Vintage new in the package stuff is, my opinion, is just solid gold usually. So $1 or $2 paid for it and sold for $12.25.